Hi Scorpio, welcome back. So Scorpio, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be connecting with. Keep in mind that it is a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip them if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. My readings are timeless. I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you. So Scorpio, before I get into the tarot, I want to talk about some of the things that I got when I was meditating on the collective Scorpio energy. I started hearing Red Hot Chili Peppers. It was the one song where he says, give it away, give it away, give it away now. And then they showed me a picture of a chili, like a chili pepper, and then I saw a billboard of Chili's, like Chili's the restaurant. So I don't know if any of those songs are resonating with you, or images, I should say, any of those songs or images or places. But yeah, that's kind of what they showed me. Take it or leave it. And then interestingly enough, what I saw was there was someone, and it looked like they had chalk. Like sidewalk chalk, but they were drawing a circle, and that's all they kept showing me was someone drawing a circle with chalk. So I don't know how many of you are out there playing with sidewalk chalk. I would guess very little of you, but that could also be validation for some of you, okay? Now, symbolically speaking, whether or not any of that resonates with you, the imagery and the emotion that I was getting in the meditation was very dreamy. I was seeing like a lot of purples and blacks, which of course we're going into fall season, October. So it kind of looked a bit, I don't want to say witchy, but maybe a little bit. It was like these swirls of colors, but they were darker colors, yet still vibrant and beautiful. So some of you, whatever, those colors may resonate with you, but I'm just getting this from every image that I got. What I was picking up from that Scorpio, besides the fact that some of those actual things could show up for you as signs, is that there's this circular patterning going on within relationships, within your life, within your emotions, and there's like this dreaminess to it, or there is some sort of dream state showing up, okay? So that could be in your actual dreams or in the imagination. So let's get the cards out and see what else we have going on for you. Like I said, take it or leave it when it comes to the channeled messages. Now we're going to pull the tarot and see. That was a misfire, sorry. One card for Scorpio's overall energy. You have Gemini here. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini or have Gemini somewhere in your birth chart. This is a very curious energy. It's all about communication. Interestingly enough, we're getting ready to go into a retrograde, which is not always the best time to communicate, as miscommunication or blocked communication could be an issue. However, I feel like there is some sort of communication or connectedness here that needs to be had during this time frame, or that you're wanting, or this person is wanting, because this is all about variety seeking, collaborations, networking, reaching out, making your needs known, and receiving reciprocity within relationships. So all of that might be really important to you, as well as the person that you're connecting with. This is also talking about perception and the dual-edged sword of perception, right? Sometimes we think we're seeing things clearly, if I can talk today, because that retrograde. When in all reality, we might be seeing things in a very different way than another person sees it, or the reality of a situation, right? So let's get the cards out. Your overall energy, Queen of Wands. This person is in the Six of Cups. All right, so Scorpio, you're showing up here in your creative space. You know, you might be needing to make some time to get back into things that make you feel creative, that give you some sort of spark, give you something to look forward to. At least that's where you're being guided to. This is also getting back in touch with nature, getting back in touch with, the things that make you feel inspired, okay? This is kind of a very inspired, driven energy, and they gave me the beginnings to a Janet Jackson song, like a moth to a flame burned by the fire. My love is blind, can you feel my desire? So there's that desire energy. Some of you are really desiring some sort of variety in your life, or to mix things up a little bit, okay? The person you're connecting with is in the Six of Cups. So this could be someone that you have past history with, Scorpio, and or that this person could be in the energy of being stuck in the past, or needing to talk about the past, wanting to talk about the past, all right? I feel like there is something this person has yet to release going on, and they're looking for more emotional support in their life at this time, okay? So let's look in the recent past then and see what led up to this moment. Then we're going to look at how you're both perceiving each other, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, your hopes, and most likely future outcome. So, recent past for my Scorpios. I get a sense too, Scorpio, of like, don't overthink something. Because sometimes when I do these readings, it just flows naturally. And you can see I keep getting tripped up on my words. So, there is like, and I got this in the Scorpio reading that I did, maybe in the last live, about a cog in the wheel, or getting tripped up over something. So there is like this retrograde type of energy coming in, you know what I'm saying, where you might be overthinking things, you might be second guessing yourself, you might be forgetful or tripping over your thoughts maybe, or like going to talk and it doesn't come out at all how you thought it was going to come out, or something like that going on. So you have the Two of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. So I got the Green Day song, something about a shadow, and I Walk Alone in your last reading, and now that's the first song that popped into my head when I saw this. This is like shadow work. This is looking at the wrongness of something. This is feeling emotionally drained and a little bit separated from your reality. You know, it's a sense of Scorpio being in this place in the recent past where you're feeling a bit disconnected from your current experience. So, for instance, you could be like driving a car and you're in the car, you're experiencing that, but your mind is replaying things from the past, or thinking about things you have to do. Like there's some sort of disconnect or split in the energy, where that could be where the absent-mindedness is coming from, or this overthinking type of vibe, and it was totally draining you, Scorpio. So I feel a lot of you, this is where this creative passion is coming in. Like knowing that you got to get out of that funk, that you got to get out of that space, so you push yourself a little bit to kind of get back on track, or do things that make practical sense to you, but also give you a sense of fulfillment and self-sufficiency. So in a way, this kind of served you, this shadow work, because it helped to motivate you to kind of reach for some new goals, or I heard reset your standards. So some of you are raising your standards of what you want in life, and of what you want in a partner, with what you expect from yourself. And it's coming from being in the lowest of lows. So like you cannot, sometimes being in the lowest of lows serves us, because then when we go into the highest of highs, we have a greater appreciation for the highs, right? And also sometimes when we're in a low spot, it shows us areas of our life that maybe we need to raise the bar in, you know? So let's see what this person's recent past energy is towards Scorpio. What's led up to this for them? Oh, and then I also did get a song. It's when I sat down before I meditated. It kind of popped out of nowhere. It was, let me think of the lyrics. I don't want to have to go very much farther. I don't want to have to go where you won't follow. Nowhere Whitney Houston. I don't want to close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. Those are the song lyrics. If you know the song lyrics, put it down in the chat, in the comment section. I couldn't tell if that was coming from your energy, Scorpio, or this person's energy, but it's like there's a sense of someone here being tired of the same old, like, I don't even want to close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore, you know, and just kind of getting fed up with something, and then making the decision to kind of elevate yourself from that standpoint into a higher elevation because just feeling fed up, okay? Whether that's you or the person you're connecting with. So this person's recent past is the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. So this is that communicative energy that I have, that I saw at the beginning of the reading. This person's back is turned though, Scorpio, so this person might have missed a message, or they give me the word missed messages. Or you may have missed messages from this person. It's like something's not reaching this person. And they're getting emotional. Maybe all stuck in their emotions because they're not seeing something that's come in for them, or there's missed messages. Whether that be actual missed texts, like someone thinking they're texting someone but it's not going through, or whatever you're doing to contact someone, it's not going through. Or it could be intuitively speaking, there's information trying to come in to help this person kind of make a decision and come out of the limbo energy, but they're not hearing it. They're not listening to their intuition. They're not picking up on the signals or the signs because they've been overwhelmed in their emotion, maybe really stuck in the past, reliving the past, rehashing the past, like I said. So whether it's actual physical messages or messages from the universe, it's like this person, they don't see it, you know, or they've had trouble seeing it, at least in the past, because this person's been so problem oriented, focusing on like, well, trying to stay busy, but it's not being very productive, but it serves as a distraction for how they're really feeling. So, but they've also kind of distracted themselves from receiving the solution, which has always been within reach for this person, because their energy's blocked off. So, interesting start to the reading, Scorpio. Let's go into perception of each other and see what that is looking like. Now, keep in mind that, like I said earlier, perception's in the eye of the beholder. So it may be your truth, but it may not be the way this person sees it, but we'll start there. So how do you perceive the connection, Scorpio? I already have the King of Cups out. That's your energy. The Page of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles. So, Scorpio, I feel like some of you might have like had to shut something out, okay? And again, I keep getting this detached type of yet overthinking at the same time energy. So I feel like some of you, it's like you had to shut something out in order for you to be able to hear clearly or to see something clearly when it comes to this connection. Some of you have definitely learned recently some new things, not only about yourself, but about this person. And I think one of the things that you're starting to learn, Scorpio, is that this person is very stubborn, you know, very set in their ways, not always open to other people's ideas or your ideas, okay? This could have had you feeling that emotional drain in the past. And I feel like you've since decided to reconcile that within yourself by either not giving it attention, not giving them the attention, or to just completely shut it out. You know, I do feel that you're desiring to have some peace, more peace in your life, or peace with this person. But it's like always feeling like you're walking on a tightrope. You're never really quite sure, you know, what this person is thinking because they're so closed off to you. And yet you feel their presence, you know, or yet they're still in your energy. I feel an immense amount of frustration coming through the channeling, not necessarily the cards, but I feel like you're trying to do the best with the cards you've been dealt, so to speak. And the way that you're doing this is try to take power over your emotions, to not let this person affect you emotionally. It's almost like the both of you are kind of doing the same thing though, because this person is also trying to stay focused on what's going on with them while you are also doing the same. So it's interesting. You're mirroring each other's energy to some degree. So let's see this person's perception, Scorpio, of the connection. Page of Cups. The Hierophant in the reverse. Ooh, the Page of Swords. What's this? Judgment in the reverse. I'll keep that at the bottom of the deck. So, there is some sort of broken commitment here, okay, going on in the energy. I feel like this person has wanted to give to a relationship, whether that be with you or another person, but there's like this sense of like not feeling like that they're committed to it anymore. You know, this person is, this is a very complicated energy, so I want to make sure that I'm getting this right. I don't usually pause this much, but it's a sense of Scorpio, this person not really knowing what they're committed to anymore. You know, they might have had a lot of conviction in them about what it is that they wanted, what they believed in, and who they wanted to be with, okay? But I feel like this person has somewhat wavered in that. They're kind of going from this very strong sense of who they are to maybe a little bit of questioning that. They may be questioning the connection with you, or like I said, it could be in another connection. But either way, there's a lot of skepticism here. There is some immaturity around the situation. And yet this person also wanting that doesn't make any sense. This person contradicts themselves a lot, because then I heard a deeper sense of commitment. But it's like this person is wanting or desiring for a deeper sense of commitment, yet they don't know if they want commitment. Like, I'm not even sure if this person realized that they are contradicting their energy like that. Because they are a little bit back and forth about what it is that they really want. This person may view you, Scorpio, as, you know, having emotional potential, but also they may feel like that they cannot trust within the connection, or there might be trust issues surrounding this that has this person feeling that sense of non-committal. And that's so funny, because I just put it together. The song that I got for you in the Sunday live reading was Lizzo, and the lyric that came through was, you could have had a bad bitch, excuse my language, non-committal. Helped you with your coverage just a little. Now that song could resonate with you or them, but either way, maybe check out that reading. It's like this person is non-committal, but yet they say they're committed, or they want a commitment, but yet they cannot even commit to the desire of wanting a commitment. You see what I'm saying? It's a little convoluted. I'm just saying. And keep it real, because this could also be how they view you, Scorpio. But take what resonates. So let's go into the emotional space then and see what we have going on in the emotional space, right? So that was thoughts, the ego. Now we're going to go deeper into the soul, into the emotional space of how you feel. How does Scorpio feel towards the connection? Seven of Cups, the Magician. Well, you're confused, that's for sure. Justice and the Six of Wands. So some of you are feeling a variety of emotions. I think it just kind of depends on the day and the mood and the moment. Okay, so I get a bit of like not really knowing how to feel, not really sure how you ended up where you ended up here, but then wanting this deep sense of balance, wanting to feel like the successful person that you are. You know, some of you, this person had you questioning, you know, your own successes or your own worth. Maybe because they couldn't make up their mind about theirs. Remember this, how people view you is never really about you. It's about them. Okay? And same goes for you. But some of you may have allowed that confusion to set in, like maybe I should question how I'm living life or how I'm doing things. It's some sort of insecurity coming in here deep within you, Scorpio, and it had you change up some things, change up your routine, possibly it had you changing things in your life, okay? It's almost like this. It's almost like, well, maybe if I try it this way, no. Maybe if I do it this way, no. Maybe if I do it this way, no. Like just trying anything to get out of the confusion. So the good news is this is dissipating, all right? Because emotionally, you are getting ready to manifest some sort of justice in the situation that's going to have you feeling successful or getting you some attention, okay? Or the validation that you've been looking for, that you've been craving, that you've been deserving of, you know? So let's see what this person's emotions are. Some of you were kind of dabbling with how to get this person's attention, okay? Some of you, that's what this is about. That's another way I could read this, of like trying to figure out how to get justice by getting someone's attention without directly telling them you're trying to get their attention. So some of you were pulling the famous passive-aggressive Scorpio move. And don't take offense. I got Scorpio on my chart too. But it's like this, I don't want to state my needs because you should know. But I will drop hints as to how I'm feeling and see if you pick up on it. Like that type of vibe is maybe what some of you Scorpios were doing. And it's a bit manipulative, a little bit, yeah. But it usually works for you. It may or may not have worked for you with this person because I feel like they're pretty stubborn. So I guess it just depends. But that also could have been what was going on. Let's see where this person is at emotionally. Scorpios. They keep wanting to give me this song. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies, tell me lies. Somebody may want you to lie to them. That sounds weird, right? Like, why would someone want you to lie to them? But sometimes people, they don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear what they want to hear, you know? Or maybe you do. King of Cups. Oh, I knew the Magician was going to come out. King of Pentacles, the Magician. Ah, that's too many. Take these, though. The Five of Cups and the Sun. So, Scorpio, you showed up in their heart space, King of Cups, whether you're male or female, but right alongside the King of Pentacles, which is a different energy. So, there's a few different ways I can read this. In a general sense, this person emotionally is looking for more groundedness, more practical relationships. Like I said, they are looking for a deeper sense of commitment to themselves or within relationships or with you. But at the same time, this person, sometimes instead of manifesting that beautiful connection, they end up manifesting more misery because they often go back and forth on what it is that they want in their emotion and their vibration. Commitment, then non-committal. Like someday this person wants to be attached and some days they want to be free to do whatever they want. I feel like this person maybe isn't really sure of what's on their path or what it is that they want, but Certainly they're not saying this out loud, I don't think, to you, Scorpio, but you could probably sense it within this person that they have, that they have a variety in their energy. And I did get that word variety. And then I just got, they said limited perception. My guides gave me the limited perception. This person has a limited perception of the situation, even if they think they have the big picture. Wow. So this person is trying to create happiness, but sometimes they do get sucked into the lower level emotions. And it's got a lot to deal with either regret or just feeling a sense of loss, okay? And then it's like they pop out of it. So just like I said for you earlier, you know, the situation could change any minute, any day. Like this person's moods may vary widely from day to day, or what they want may vary widely from day to day, moment to moment, okay? For a very few of you, there is another connection showing up, okay? So that's why there's 2 people here. So this is a different group of you. I'm going to get more specific, and you would know if you're in this group. This person may be tied to 2 different energies, yours and another person's. Both don't have to be intimate, but could be. And there is a little bit of manipulation going on here, okay? I feel like in one situation, this person has a lot of regrets, and in another situation, this person is trying to manifest their happiness. But there's like, either this person's being manipulated and they're unaware of it, or there is manipulation going on within their own energy. It just kind of depends. I feel like if this is a masculine that you're dealing with, it's not so much 2 different people, more so 2 different sides to this person, okay? If it's a feminine that you're dealing with, there may be 2 different connections here. It's like this person is trying to figure out, that's where the non-committal is coming from. They're trying to figure out what would make them happy. So take that part if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Let's go into the hopes. Four of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Well, Scorpio, you don't want to give up your position, okay? You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to give up your power to this connection or this person, which you're a fixed sign. So when do you ever want to give up your power? Never. But you feel like, fight for me. Show me. You know, I feel like this is how you're feeling, Scorpio. Like, you want to see like this person compete for you, or if nothing else, show some sort of desire here, intense passion, maybe even arguments. Maybe you want an argument with this person because maybe it'll open things up. It sounds weird to want something like that, but they gave me the word desperate attempt. So for some of you, there might be a desperate attempt to get someone to open up by either trying to make them upset, or they do that to you. But I get a sense of my Scorpios wanting someone who's gonna try, you know, someone who's going to show some fight, you know, because it's almost like they're really wanting me to go deep into this. It's almost like, Scorpio, you would fight for someone. So you feel like, why don't you show me that same loyalty, you know? And yet at the same time, you're not like directly saying that to this person. You're being a bit passive aggressive about it. So in a way, you're contradicting your own desire, and you may not even be aware of it. You're wanting something out of someone else, that you say that you would do, but you aren't currently doing. You see how interesting that is? Maybe rewind that. Think about that again. Okay? So let's see this person's hope. Oh my gosh, this is a full reading. I'm not going to keep all of these. I guess I will. This is intense. So this person has the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Ten of Swords. They either, first of all, Scorpio, this person could be totally in love with you, feel like you're their soulmate, but they also feel it's over. You know, the fat lady is sung. But I would say if they're still showing up in your readings, probably not. Okay? But, you know, and if it's not a sense of feeling that things are over, it could be that this person loves you. They feel you are their soulmate, but they are mentally completely exhausted. And that's where all of this back and forth and up and down energy is coming from, because this person is overdoing it, overthinking it, over exhausting themselves. Some of you, this person could also feel like if it's one or the other, either it's completely let's be in love and soulmates, or nothing, absolutely nothing. And that could be how this person views relationships in general, black or white. It's everything or nothing, everything or nothing. Or maybe that's a pattern within the connection. So let's look at most likely future outcome then, Scorpio. And keep in mind that all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will. All right, you're in the driver's seat, no one else. All right, you have the Star card. The Five of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. Oh gosh, I'll tell you why I'm laughing in a minute. Oh, the Two of Cups, of course. Queen of Swords. So, Scorpio, some of you are trying to ignore the connection because you want someone to feel the loss of you or to feel your absence. In the meantime, you're trying to work on yourself, but you're also heavily thinking about the connection yourself. So it's almost like you're trying to give someone a timeout, but you're giving a timeout to yourself at the same exact time. And it's funny because when we have soul contracts or spiritual connections like this, you can't untie yourself from the energy or the karma, right? So that's why they say do unto others as you would have them do unto you, because everything that is pushed out is also received in some way. So you see, you're like either trying to push this person out of your mind or to stop hoping for something anymore. But then all you think about is the hoping of something. It's really interesting. I got this in your spiritual reading. It's like when you try not to think about something, you just think about it more. But now you're thinking more about the absence of it than the having of it, which actually works against you. It's counterproductive. It's like having all of this hope, but then not feeling like you have a way to get to where it is that you're going, or to get to what it is that you want. So then you put all of the focus on your own growth, and yet in the back of your mind, what is always there? The connection. Some of you want this person to think about you. You want to be in their head. You know? Okay. So I got a reminder just now that what I got was, Scorpio, if you want to be in someone's head, that's fine. But just know that they will also always be in your head, because you cannot disconnect yourself from that. Do you see what I'm saying? It's called a cord of attachment. So it's like you want this person to think about you, but by thinking that thought, you are also thinking about them. Think about that. So, let's see what this person's most likely future outcome is. Some of y'all have lost hope here, you know, or like I said, it's only for a blip in time before you reconnect, though, with your higher self or possibly with this person, because it's sitting in the energy, like it's cultivating in your awareness. So it has to come to fruition via law of attraction. It just depends on if you're going to allow yourself to realize it now or if you're going to keep pushing it away for later. So this person has the Emperor, the Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, Scorpio, the Death card, and the Ten of Cups. I heard Powerhouse. Powerhouse. That's funny because I had a power surge in my house, and my power ended up going out for hours. But they gave me that word powerhouse and then resurgence. I think that's the word. So this person is showing up as the Emperor, could be Aries energy, but they're bound and determined. This person is very stuck in their ways or very confident, okay, in what it is that they want. And they're not afraid to go after it. So this person may be coming forward at this time, Scorpio, especially if you're dealing with a masculine. If you're a masculine Scorpio, you could be the one coming forward, but take it as it resonates, male or female. And I heard it's about damn time. So it's about time, okay, for something to happen here. You are in this person's energy. They absolutely freaking adore you. Like, the only reason that this person questions is because I feel that they question if you care about them at all. You know, I feel like a lot of like the non-committal stuff coming up is not because that this person doesn't know how they feel about you. I think it's because they don't know sometimes how you feel about them. But I feel that this person has a lot of emotion that they're dealing with, but definitely has love for the connection without a doubt, because they see you as their Ten of Cups. They see you as their happily ever after. They see you as their divine counterpart. They see you as fated in their life, okay? And this person's really searching for a sense of belonging. A sense of belonging in your life. So that's an interesting conclusion to come to, right? Considering where we started. But I feel like, and I just got nauseous a little bit. I feel like some of you may need to rewatch this in a few weeks, because I think if you listen to it a few different times and you let a little bit of time pass, you'll see how many layered messages there is within this reading. It's a lot of misperception going on. A lot of thinking you know when they're thinking they know, but neither really know. And what it comes down to, sorry, there's a song coming through. And it's gone. And what it comes down to is you. It comes down to you. I don't know where that song went. It came in and then it left. So it's like we started out the reading where you were kind of being pushed into your more creative self. This person was trying to pull themselves out of the past. There might have been miscommunication going on here, or miscommunication. And then there's a sense of stubbornness and trust issues around the connection, as well as confusion and maybe even manipulation going on. Possibly other people sticking their nose in it or involved. You want to see a fight from this person, but this person's not fighting for you because they feel like you don't care about them. So they're going to take their cup of love and they're going to go somewhere else. Now, some of you, you don't. Well, you say you don't care, but you think about them an awful lot for not caring about them. I'm getting a song. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. So that leaves this person then, Scorpio, to kind of decide what they want to put their emotional energy into. Okay. So let's get some Osho Zen cards out. Oh, there's the song. It's Alanis Morissette. Ah! I think Alanis Morissette is a Gemini, but I think she has a ton of Scorpio in her chart, if I'm not mistaken. She says, and what it all comes down to is that everything is going to be fine, fine, fine. 'Cause I got one hand in my pocket. Ah! Get those cards off the floor. 'Cause I got one hand in my pocket and another one giving the peace sign. So you have flowering, guidance, innocence. So there's much to be learned about this situation as things are still developing in the background. You are being divinely guided through your intuition and your higher self, Scorpio. So listen to that. Let me see what the advice is on both sides from this deck real quick. And then I think we'll leave it there for now. I'm still hearing that song. I haven't figured it all out just yet. So there's still things to be figured out here, right? 'Cause I got one hand in my pocket. Oh gosh. I'm not gonna read all of those, but I'll give you the synopsis. So yours says ground yourself. Being distracted. Oh my God, this is all the energy I felt at the beginning. It says being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine. Man, I could not, that is literally the message I got through my meditation that I talked about at the beginning of the reading. All right, and so this person has 3. I'm not going to read them all, but I'll just tell you the basic meanings of them. So your cross watcher has just ask, believe, and have fun. Meaning this person is also being guided by Spirit to help them to believe. I will read this card. It says, the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. And this is so important because this person was doubting themselves. They were doubting their own beliefs about what they're committed to. And so this card is a reminder to the cross watcher that a belief is a thought you keep thinking, and you can change beliefs. And then they're being encouraged to be more light about the situation, have fun in the meantime as they're able. Wow, Scorpio, holy cow, long reading. I hope that you enjoyed this. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with or have in your birth chart, or the person may have it in their birth chart. I have Gemini, I have Virgo, I have Aquarian energy here, Libra. All right, I've got Aries, Scorpio, more Scorpio energy, Taurus, Pisces, could be Cancer. I've got Leo. Yep, those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it could be any zodiac sign as it is a general reading. So I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I have got all kinds of videos on Facebook, from random chats to readings to full moon collective readings. So go check me out over there. I'm also on TikTok, so you can find me there. All are linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section, where you can find the donation link for those of you who would like to donate to the channel. Either way, I'm wishing you the very best, Scorpio. And until next time, my friends, namaste.